They say love is the most beautiful thing in the world, but sometimes love becomes the very reason a heart shatters into pieces. This is the story of Daniel and Clarisse, a story of love, betrayal, regret, and a truth so dark, it will make you question if love is ever truly pure. Daniel was a simple man, hardworking, soft-spoken, and loyal. He fell in love with Clarisse, a woman of beauty and charm. Everyone envied their relationship. Two people deeply in love, inseparable, unbreakable. Clarisse would often whisper, "You're my forever, Daniel. Nothing will ever come between us," and Daniel believed her. He gave her everything, his time, his devotion, his dreams. For him, Clarisse was not just a woman, she was his entire world. But behind Clarisse's sweet smile was a secret. As the years passed, Daniel noticed changes. Clarisse was often distant. Her phone was always hidden. She made excuses, came home late, and laughed at messages Daniel could never see. Still, he trusted her. He convinced himself that maybe she was just tired, maybe she needed space. But one night, he followed her. In the shadows of a quiet cafe, he saw her laughing with another man. The laughter was the same one she used to give him, the same sparkle in her eyes that once belonged only to him. Daniel's chest burned, his hands shook, but he didn't confront her, not yet. Instead, he kept watching, night after night. The lies grew bigger, the meetings bolder. Clarisse was slipping away. One stormy evening, Clarisse came home late again. Daniel waited in silence. When she entered, dripping wet, he asked softly, "Do you still love me?" She froze, and for the first time she couldn't answer. The silence was louder than thunder. Daniel's heart broke. Finally, Clarisse whispered, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I love someone else." Her words were knives. Daniel wanted to scream, to beg, to hold her, but instead, he walked away. That night, Daniel packed his things and left their home. Days turned into weeks. Daniel drowned in pain. He couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. He quit his job, lost his friends. He became a shadow of himself. But Clarisse, she was glowing. She posted pictures online, smiling with her new love, flaunting what Daniel once believed was his forever. He watched from afar, his soul crushed by every photo, every laugh, every kiss. Months later, the fairy tale ended. The man Clarisse chose over Daniel left her. He used her, drained her, and disappeared without a trace. Clarisse, now broken and desperate, tried to return to Daniel. She found him living in a small, empty apartment. His eyes were hollow, his spirit gone. With tears, she begged, "Daniel, I made a mistake. Please, take me back. I realize now, you were the only one who truly loved me." But Daniel only stared. His silence wasn't love anymore. It was emptiness. One night, Clarisse came home to find a letter on her doorstep. It was Daniel's handwriting. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside it read, "Clarisse, you took my heart and gave it away. You killed the man who once lived inside me. But don't worry, we will be together again soon." Forever confused, Clarisse rushed to Daniel's apartment. The door was unlocked. She pushed it open. And there she saw Daniel hanging, lifeless, a photo of her in his hand. She screamed, fell to her knees, and cried until her voice broke. But it was too late. Every day after his death, Clarisse visited Daniel's grave. She whispered the words she should have said when he was alive. "I love you. I only loved you. I was blinded. And now I've lost the only man who ever truly cared for me." But the wind carried her words away, and Daniel would never hear them. Her betrayal had led to his death, and her regret would haunt her for the rest of her life. Love is powerful. It can heal, but it can also destroy. Betrayal cuts deeper than any wound, and regret, it never leaves. This was the story of Daniel and Clarisse, a love that ended not with a goodbye, but with death. Remember this, sometimes the worst thing you can do is take for granted the heart that beats only for you.